My beautiful people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logic of Emotions podcast / reactions. Hey, it's your dog, it's your brother, man. It's your favorite African-American, Melly, baby. We're going to talk about some basketball, ladies and gentlemen. In this case, MJ2KALLDAY, the homie. Kevin Durant's worst nightmare could come true on the Suns. Now, I'll give my opinion on the trade and what I think about it and everything as we continue in this video, but let's talk about it, man. I want to hear his opinion, dissect it, and let's have a great conversation about it. Like, comment, and subscribe below, man. We're trying to get to 10K subs by the end of this year, man. I know we can do it, man. Love y'all so much, man. I did a Warriors video, but it got corrupted, so I apologize. So after this, we're doing the Lakers game. I'm very excited for the Lakers, man. I ain't gonna lie, it looked great. I know it's just been a couple games, but just the clientele just looks really good. Looks like it will mesh together very well. So, but let's talk about it, man. But first, as y'all know, man, I just had a brain fart. Wow. Let's get to the intro. Yes, sir.
Headed to Phoenix.
Huh? What is going on? Durant on their super team?
I'm gonna eat a little bit. I'm
Maybe
sorry,
not.
yo.
At first, I was shocked on how the Suns got this done. Then scared for every team in the West, the Grizzlies are not fine.
Bruh.
Then excited to see Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker play together with DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah,
One guy
I'm excited.
combined with two of the best scorers in the league, Devin Booker said he wanted a super team to come to him, and he got it. This has to be on paper the best team in the West, right? Heck, the best team on paper. Even Luka agreed.
Probably the favorite in the West, right?
But I began to realize there's a problem just a bit deeper than the surface. That could ruin this whole thing because Durant is stuck in a catch-22 and these Suns are already worried about the future. What is up, dudes? So that's spoilers.
Let's talk about it.
It's your boy MJ. When trades of this magnitude happen, our first reactions are usually strong, overblown like Stephen A. Smith. It's why I like to think about the trade for a little bit, let more information come out,
Let it
and
marinate.
evaluate because gone is the era of super teams, but here we are with a new big three. 3 stars on one team.
Chris Paul's not an all-star. I don't know why he said that, but point guard, of course. Phenomenal playmaker. All-star? Absolutely not.
With a not so bad supporting cast. Hey Timberwolves, what were you thinking trading all this for Rudy Gobert? So what is a superstar with
That was
5
dumb.
players and 9 first-rounders? The Suns gave up Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks, 1 pick swap for a Kevin Durant with 3.5 years left on his contract. I guess if Mikal Bridges is commanding
I want to say this. I didn't like this trade. Cam Johnson and Bridges bring a lot to this team, man. And just not from the scoring department. Their defense is just elite. Elite defenders, long wingspans, slashers as well as that. Can play on a low block if needed be. And can pass the rock, too. Not obviously at a Chris Paul level, of course. But they can pass the ball, bro. So, when this trade happened, I didn't like it. TJ Warren, I like TJ. Of course, since the bubble, of course, we all love TJ Warren, but he hasn't proven he could be a consistent individual on a team yet. But if he can play even a little fraction of what he used to be in the bubble, hey, man, I'm all for it. But there's more to it than just offense. It's the defense side that has went down tremendously. You know, so what happens now when Chris Paul, KD, and Booker sit down? What happens? You're going to depend on TJ Warren? Again, we don't know yet. If he becomes dependable, great, phenomenal. But from what I'm seeing right now, I don't think he's going to be a dude averaging 20, 25 off the bench, you know? And their bench, like I said, man, you got rid of 2 main. Even Jay Crowder was a great plus too, man, even though he didn't freaking play. But Bridges and Cam Johnson, bro, I don't know. I get it, it's Kevin Durant, but these two, bro, Cam Johnson and Bridges,
with 3.5
nice,
years
bro.
left on his contract. I guess if Mikal Bridges is commanding 4 first-round picks, nah, the Timberwolves folded because otherwise the Suns would need to throw in Chris Paul too. Sorry, T-Wolves fans. It's
Oh
why
my
Kevin
God.
Durant was thought to be nearly untouchable since no trade package could come close until now. You know, when teams finally had a wake-up call that don't go by the Rudy Gobert trade standard.
Oh my God.
If you're following this
Whoa!
content, subscribe, because over 75% of you aren't. 2 big
Sup to the
videos
homie.
next week. Appreciate it. But is Chris Paul, as he is right now, a star?
No.
Of course he's thought of as one, but the way he's currently playing has even the Suns organization worried about his future.
Ain't
This
no
is not a
damn
knock on
star.
CP3. He's 38 years old, and not everyone is LeBron. While CP3 stats may look kinda mid, 13.8 points, 8.7 assists per game, which is 5th in the league.
That's great,
We've
though.
seen him sorta lose a step.
He needs some milk.
The Suns have
This is what my skin looked like 6 months ago. I was struggling with breakouts along my jawline.
Good for you,
and
big
my
dog. Good for you. I don't
cheeks,
care.
not been good this entire year. As I've talked about before, they have dealt with a lot of drama and a lot of injuries. And I mean a lot, to the point that I can draw a J in their missed games.
That's
Now,
not
most of
good.
these games were missed from Cam Johnson, who came back and got traded, but there have been chunks from Devin Booker's groin injury and, more alarmingly, Chris Paul with another hip issue to begin the year. But
That's
now,
what I was gonna say too. People don't understand, yo. Injuries are a big thing in basketball. So if you put like I said, you just got rid of 2 people, so you're gonna depend more on Kevin Durant, right? So they're probably gonna do like this, for example. They're gonna play certain plays, but like let's say they do the whole 5, right? Cool. What's gonna happen next is they're gonna probably have KD play in the second unit more, or play Devin Booker in the second unit more. Certain, like one of them play less. You know what I'm saying? Like have them play less here and there, and then play more in the next quarter. You know, stuff like that. But then it's gonna be a case of somebody taking the offensive load, and when you make it, someone takes an offensive load, injuries increase. You don't want someone taking the brunt of that because injuries will increase. Henceforth, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you have players like Cam Johnson, you have players like Jay Crowder and players like Bridges that you could depend on, because those brothers is nice. It makes it easier for your longevity to be a factor, you know? So when I saw this trade, first thing I said was, oh my God, they're going to make it so that. I was like, damn. But I don't know, man. Listen, let me know your opinion on that, please. I'd love to hear y'all opinions in the comments about that, please.
not only that, Chris Paul has repeatedly been hurt in the most crucial moments. A hamstring injury in 2015 that cost the Clippers a series against the Rockets, a broken hand in 2016 while up 2-1 and eventually losing the series, and the most infamous, another hamstring strain in 2018 while the Rockets were up 3-2 against KD and the Warriors. And while we don't know what would have happened if CP3 was healthy, back then he was an 18-10 guy, the point guard, so yeah, he was the difference. And it might not just be the injuries. Chris Paul is the only player to blow 5-2-0 leads in playoff series. We saw one of the biggest collapses against the Mavericks. Actually, that's an understatement. Wait, sorry, Chris Paul cuts the lead down to 42. Why are you in the game?
Oh, no, man.
It's gotten to the point that either Chris Paul is cursed or the biggest playoff choker in NBA history. But it wasn't even just Chris Paul. Luka's special Devin Booker wasn't even there. Paul has been called the leader of the Suns.
Whoa.
Special Devin Booker wasn't even there.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. I forgot all about that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Whoa.
Paul has been called the leader of the Suns. 2 years ago, this team was just finding its footing, then made the finals in CP3's first season, became the #1 seed, and since then, the Suns have spiraled out of control. Now, Durant is 34 years old and still averaging 30 a game, but championships
Easily.
are really about small windows. Everything has to fall in place at the right time. KD already has recovered from an Achilles tear, been part of another super team, and watched it crumble all in the past 3 years. I'm not sure how much
I'm gonna say that too about that. That's all Katie's fault. I want to tell y'all why. If I remember correct, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they say that Kyrie was the one that convinced him to go to Brooklyn when he wanted to initially go to the Knicks? Wasn't that the case? If I'm wrong, let me know, please, so I can make sure. But I don't know why KD listened to him. It was his choice to leave Golden State, right? So it was his choice to want to go to the Knicks. So why in the world would you let Kyrie Irving convince you? I don't care if he's your friend or not. You gotta have your own mind, bro. So I don't understand that myself, but just bro, that's on KD, bro. That's on KD, bro. You know, sadly, and I love KD too, but man, I just think that again, if this is true, if he allowed Kyrie to change his mind like that, that's on you, dog. I'm sorry. That's on you.
Patience he has if Chris Paul doesn't work out or continues to regress. But if you can replace Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson with KD, you do it 11 times out of 10, especially because Durant wanted to go to the Suns earlier this year. Well, he wanted to go to the Suns or Heat earlier this year, the prior #1 seeds in each conference, as if he didn't also go to the 73-9 Warriors.
Yeah, I also
can't feel like he wasn't getting enough credit for being a franchise.
I can't
because
defend
the franchise was built. You see a pattern? Now he
I
goes
can't
to a
defend
team
that.
2 years removed from being in the NBA Finals. He's expected to win a chip or have another tarnished legacy. Now, I know Kevin Durant just wants to hoop, and that's cool. But the moment you begin to step into requesting trades, the moment you start having a hand in constructing teams, you are taking on responsibilities that are beyond just hooping. Because Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players of all time, and he knows that. He said his legacy is the fact that he can play with anybody, anywhere, at any time, and know that he's gonna bring it every day. His legacy is what he passes to the young players in the league today.
That is true.
Way to justify team hopping to teams with the best players. Durant is stuck in a catch-22 again, because if Chris Paul goes down, is Durant gonna get a pass? The league straight feels like it's a video game with the lineups being put together,
man.
and you can too. In Sorare, the channel sponsor.
Oh, you mother son of a gun, man. W ad transition, my boy.
Mesh. If Paul is on a ticking timer, the Suns have less than half a season to figure it out before the playoffs in a loaded West. Jaw's not fine. So Durant, whether he cares to admit or not, is also on a timer. And we've seen him try to get out of situations he doesn't like, plain and simple. He requested a trade from the Nets right after signing a contract extension. But Durant is the ultimate plug-in-and-play player. He literally fits anywhere, iso ball, off ball, spot up, clutch time. But the Suns have also shown to be in the middle of it all, picking fights, the all bark, no bite, trash talking only when they're up, campaign still here getting in everyone's face and saying they do the right thing. Never mind. KD is not a culture changer. He's not a leader in the locker room, nor does he want to be. And while the Suns have traded Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton is still mid-coach beef after not talking with him for an entire summer.
And I was gonna say this too, like people don't understand, like just because you plug in a superstar doesn't mean you're gonna just get automatically just. I don't think people understand like how hard it is to implement a player like KD into a team and then just go crazy. Like Golden State, for example, they're just phenomenal at just making teams better, you know. I mean, this year, I mean, they without Mike Brown, we are just hot bucket of doo-doo juice in terms of defense and a lot of things, man. But other than that, man, it's just like, you know, KD could go anywhere. But the thing about KD, it has to be also too is that the defense has to be on point too, bro. Because you have Chris Paul now, Devin Booker, his defense has gotten somewhat better, definitely has. Ayton. Yeah, listen, I seen a lot of y'all call Ayton soft. And so now all of a sudden you got KD now and everybody's like, oh, Sun's going to win it all. Is he still not soft? If he is still soft, as y'all say, it's not going to be as easy as y'all think it is. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let me know about that, man, because y'all changing things up now just because KD's on the team. You know, you lost two really good players, bro. You really did. You lost two really good players who could also play good defense. And defense wins championships. I don't care what y'all say. Defense wins championships. Henceforth, why Golden State's so booty juice right now. Because their defense is dog piss, you know? So, I don't want to hear that offensive. Bro, you got to play defense. You got to play defense, bro. Don't let the regular season make y'all forget how the playoffs are. Do not let the offensive glitz and glamour make you forget how important defense is in the playoffs and in the finals. Do not let, please, man, please.
owner of the Suns, changing after problematic comments, winners working? What the hell? DeAndre Ayton as a third or fourth option is scary as long as he doesn't get upset with not getting more touches as he has before. To the point that he's
building your online business.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know Ayton was that bad. Shut up, Wicks.
Signed with
I didn't know
Ayton's
Ayton's situation was that
to
weird.
show what he's capable of, and these Suns matched it, forcing him back to Phoenix. On a side note, why are role players demanding trades? Jay Crowder, when did Korkmaz get the balls to say, I want out? You're
that's kind of
averaging
crazy.
4 points. You've never even averaged over 10.
Yeah, that's
no
kinda
way,
crazy.
boy.
The one
That's kinda
glaring,
crazy,
and
I ain't gonna
mean
lie. That's kinda
severely
crazy.
glaring issue is the defense. You have legitimately traded your best defensive perimeter players.
Thank you.
Chris Paul
Thank you.
isn't going to be able to stick with Western Conference guards
At all.
Luka, now Kyrie. So who on the Suns is chasing guards? Darius Bazley is their answer. A versatile 6'9" wing with a near 7-foot wingspan that is continuing to develop defensively. KD isn't a bad defender by any means.
No, he's not.
A good help defender and should contribute defensively just like he did on the Warriors. In fact, he
Agreed.
won't have to play 40 minutes a night like Steve Nash needed.
Remaining in the third quarter.
But also, the Suns have
See, that's the thing, though. I hope he doesn't have to do that. Because, like I said, even though MJ is saying that, oh, he want to do it like Steve Nash, you go ahead and let Chris Paul or Devin Booker go down. He's going to have to play 40 minutes a game. He's going to have to. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to, bro. And that's what I'm saying. When you take out your best defenders and your best they can shoot the ball well, all that, and leave it just to KD, let one of those pieces go down, and that's starting five, and it's a wrap. And that was the same thing. Well, not really with Golden State, because if KD went down, you still were straight with everybody else. If Klay went down, you still were straight with everybody else. But in this situation, it becomes the fact that even though one of them goes down, their defense isn't what it used to be. At least with Golden State, their defense was like what? It was top 5, wasn't it? And offense was top 5. One of them go down. Oh, it's over, bro. Your defense already is suffering. Now one of them go down too? Oh my God. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope they figure out a way that, you know, it doesn't happen. I hope no one gets injured. I hope no one gets injured either, but
Booker then campaign off the bench, we're talking about multiple defensive liabilities. It wouldn't matter if you had a defensive anchor like a certain #1 overall pick could be, but Ayton hasn't been that great defensively this season. In fact, his defensive rating is the second worst on the Suns, and they're actually better defensively without him and better offensively without him. Now, if Ayton is given more of a focus, as that was his main role, then maybe he could pick it up. On paper, these Suns are the best team in the NBA.
And Craig is nice, by the way. Craig is nice.
Heard over the past few days, and I agree.
Craig can guard up too.
One of the best scorers of all time, alongside another guy, Devin Booker, who also doesn't require the ball. If Chris Paul can put together 1 or 2 more solid seasons, you have someone running the show. They got Darius Bazley and TJ Warren for some wing depth.
Yeah, Bazley's gonna be a big help.
And a big
Definitely
body
agree.
Ayton with Monty Williams, a coach that runs solid scheme. But not only that, the Suns are one of the most hated teams in the NBA. Now, maybe the antics will stop. Maybe they get even worse with Durant, but I'm curious to see how Durant will respond. Again,
yeah, I am too. I ain't gonna
he's no
lie.
stranger to being on a hated team. The Nets were up there when he assembled that last super team. The Warriors definitely, but that was mainly for seemingly destroying parity. Remember this graphic? Yeah, that never happened. But now, KD is walking into a team that is hated for being too arrogant. Durant's tweets about run wild.
Hey, yo!
But the Suns
Oh, yeah,
are
that was
about to
great.
win a lot more, right? So I guess they're about to finally be bark and bite? Now, if Brian Windhorst is right, and Kyrie is gonna consider the Suns in free agency, and the Suns only have 6 players signed for next season, including a partially guaranteed contract for Chris Paul next year, problem solved for the Suns,
Yeah.
I guess. At
Yeah,
this
problem
rate,
solved for
LeBron
real.
gonna be a Sun next, while timeline Russ on the buyout. Okay, I'm joking. The Suns are exciting. This season is gonna be exciting, but don't forget about the problems. The Aldi notification watch out goes to Big.
I mean, like I said, I hope it works out, man.
Support. And if you want to know how Kyrie
Hope
is
it does.
ruining his career, there's a video right here. And if you're still here, you a real one. So comment time, so I know. Appreciate the love. It's your boy MJ. We out.
Shout out to the homie MJ, baby.
By advertising.
Shout out to MJ, man. Like, comment, and subscribe to the homie MJ, bro. But listen, I hope it does work out. But I don't know, man. I really don't. There's a lot of problems, man. This is one of those things that if like literally it's like Jenga. One piece goes down basically, or not Jenga, I'm sorry. I don't know the game, but one piece goes down, it might be a wrap. I don't know. But I hope to see that it does work, man. Like I said, I don't give a hoot and holler about the antics and stuff like that, bro. If you win, you win, you earn it, you know, got no problem with that. But at the same time, man, is this gonna work? That's the main thing. Is this going to work? I know a lot of people don't like KD, him going to this first thing, blah blah blah. Listen, it's already done. It's done. It is what it is, right? So now let's see if this can work, and if it doesn't, then y'all can make fun of him all you want, you know. But it is kind of weird though that he always just wants to go to the first teams that are usually already solidified, like the first seeds, like it went to the Heat and now the Sun, you know, stuff like that. So it's kind of odd. I didn't know that. So, but it's hard to defend him on that. It really is. You can't really. But I'm excited to see it, man. The NBA has turned into my team, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Do y'all love it? Let me know in the comments down below, please, man. We're gonna go over that Lakers game, man, because I was very excited to go over that. I'm very excited to go over that Lakers game, man. This new Lakers team looks phenomenal. D'Lo, everybody, Vanderbilt was a great plus. So let's talk about it though, man. The next one. Love y'all so much, man. It's boy Melly, man. I'm signing out. But per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, elegant, inspirational, sensational, healthy. But most importantly, I don't have water in here, but drink water, my friends. Road to 10K subs is a new journey, new goal for this year, man. I know we can achieve it, baby. Love y'all so much, man. Follow me on Twitch, because we're gonna be just recording from there from now on, because YouTube doesn't like us recording games live on their channel, so we're gonna be doing from Twitch from now on, and we'll just transfer it over to here afterwards, you know. Love y'all so much, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace and love. Bow. Have a great Thursday, man. Stay safe, stay warm, stay immaculate, and don't forget to always learn something new every single day, man. Love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Peace. Mwah. Love you.